Alrighty, here she is, the tranny. Let's go see what the hype's about, eh? See how it goes. 90 something horsepower, 750 twin. Oh, ooh, feels light. Oh, sounds good. Oh, it's comfy. Oh man, it sounds pretty good. Woo-hoo-hoo! Fucking sick. Alright, so this isn't a review, this is more just like a first ride, and I just wanted to see what it was like, to be honest. So that's what we're doing today. These mirrors, no, look at that, 1 kilometer. Fuck dude, like this is the newest bike I've ever ridden, literally. Oh, I just need to fix these mirrors. Fucking Honda mirrors, man, they're shit. Oh, there we go. Alright, well first impressions is, man, it's comfy. It feels good. You know, I'm gonna have brand new tyres too, so I just gotta be a bit wary. It feels really light and flickable. It doesn't have, oh, that's interesting. Alright, so, is that a copper? So just for reference, my personal bike is a 2006 Honda Fireblade, and it'll just like pull your arms out in any gear. So I'm in 5th gear doing 4,000 RPM, and if I just flatten that, it takes up, but it definitely doesn't feel, it doesn't have that sense of urgency, just like first thought, you know. Now it wants to sort of go. Is that a copper? Dude, I'm so rolled if it is. Thank fuck for that. Seen a Beamer. Now modes. Rain. Gravel, user 1, I don't know what I'm in now, user 2, holy crap, that's better. Alright. Yeah, that goes a little bit more how I expected it to. Standard. Sport, there we go. Sport mode. Alright, yeah, so, well, it's comfortable. The wind protection's pretty good. Can't say that I'm really like, that, you know, I'm not used to it, but yeah, it definitely feels good. Nice upright position, the seat's comfy. The pegs feel like in a good position. When I first sat on this bike, like I thought, like it feels wide, you know, but it actually feels a lot better when you're riding it. Like it doesn't feel as wide, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel as girthy, I suppose. Now, one thing I will say is the seat. It'd be nice if it was a flat seat, because I can just feel like I want to like. If I want to lean back, that hump in the seat's kind of in the way. Alright, well, yeah, standing up feels good. It, Dude, I just don't know what to say. This is fucking, it's actually a really nice bike. It is a really nice bike. Just, the engine's quiet. It just trundles along, you know. This mode button's a little bit annoying, like the flashing light, that's on there. The horn. There's the horn. But you know what, like for a modern bike, there's not that much gadgetry and shit. Like normally you'd have like all these buttons and wheels and stuff. Like, it's just, this is how a bike should be, I reckon. Like, just minimal input. Yeah, a few modes, that's nice to have. And you know, a display that tells you what's going on. Like a display that just shows you what you need to know. Let's have a bit of a walk around, eh? Oh yeah, because it was in gear. Fair enough. So, let's have a bit of a look. So, what do we got here? 18-inch rear. Pretty small rear sprocket. You got the old dirt box style adjusters. Rear shock in the back, looks like it's preload adjusting there. Pillion pegs. Yeah, this would be nice if it, like, I like the height of that, but if it was just flat the whole way, that'd be nice. I'd probably get rid of all these grab bars and stuff like that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that either. Someone must have dropped it, dude. Yeah. So, the big twin, the 750, definitely feels good, feels strong in sports mode. I don't know about this. I don't know about this sump just poking down there. Yeah, should be pretty good actually. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think if you got a bash plate there, it would sort of protect all that. I think it's a shame it doesn't come with a bash plate. You know, you're gonna have to buy one if you had the bike, I reckon, because that's not going to last 2 seconds there. Anyway, I'll grab some photos and we'll keep going. Dude, it looks great. I wasn't a big fan of the black. I always kind of liked the white version, but it looks sick in the sun, like with all this like fleck and stuff in it. Dude, it's actually a really nice bike. And it doesn't feel too top heavy either. Oh, I feel like a real adventure rider now. I'm on a big bike. Oh man, riding something like this would just be so nice, like 90% of the time. Well, let's call it like 60% of the time. Like on a big trip, man, it'd be just so nice just to cruise around on one of these, like eat up the road Ks. Yeah, like, I just can't see how you can be too mad about it, you know? Anyway, I might go find a gravel road, eh? I definitely get why people like these, because they are good on the road. And, you know, it just gives you that freedom to tackle a bit of gravel and everything like that. I don't know if you've ever tried to ride a sports bike on the dirt, but it's sketchy as hell because of the rake, you know. Now he said to just change the mode. So, rain, gravel mode. Oh, it sort of dulls the throttle a little bit too. A bit of stand-up action. The bike's wide to grab your feet, but it doesn't feel like it's too wide, you know. It doesn't feel cumbersome. And I will say it feels really low to the ground. Like it genuinely feels really low to the ground. In fact, the bike feels pretty good for like my sort of size, you know, like it doesn't feel like it's too big. I'm 170 centimeters and yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm dwarfed by it. It feels like I can command it. It feels like I can, you know, I can grab it. Like, you know, my elbows are still the widest part. Like, I'm out here, my elbows are like, you know, if I'm in an aggressive attack position, you know, I feel like my elbows are still the widest part of the bike. Like, it doesn't feel too cumbersome, which is interesting because it's just not at all what I expected. I always just thought these bikes are just going to be too big and heavy and cumbersome, you know what I mean? But no, they actually feel really good. And you know, the suspension doesn't feel too bad either. It actually feels quite nice. It's got like a flap in the exhaust that opens. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll see if you can hear it again. Hang on, we'll just go through here. Hear that? It's like that crack. Ah, that bark, you know? This could be someone's driveway, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, okay, this is someone's driveway. I'm not going to go up there. Might be not a bad spot just to have a bit of a listen to it, have a bit of a look. Yeah, it sounds good, dude. It sounds good. It sounds how it should sound. My bank account's in danger. Bank account's in danger. Oh, what a day though. Look at the day. We have had really nice weather lately, and this is just such a pleasure to take a bike like this out. What a day to enjoy it. Well, I think the motor will be run in when I give it back. This thing is freaking awesome, man. I like it. I reckon if I yeah, I can see myself owning one of these, I reckon. Like, I feel like the suspension feels good for me, you know, like it's not adjustable, but you know, and look, this is just a first ride, right? Like, this is just me, never ridden one of these things before, just sort of thought, let's go get on one and see what all the fuss is about these twin cylinder middleweight adventure bikes. And yeah, dude, I get it. Well, thank you, Wagga Motorcycles, and thank you, Mr. Tranny. It was a pleasure. Alright, lads. Bit of a treat for everyone. I wasn't expecting to take a KTM 890 Adventure, I think it is. Yeah, 890 Adventure. This is the top spec with all the fancy stuff. It's got a bit of gear on there too, which is pretty cool. This is the boss's bike. What? Oh. Off to a good start. Righto. Here it is. KTM 890 Adventure R. I think it's the Adventure R. It's the top of the range, whatever that combination of letters is. It's the expensive one. Acro, bash plates, fuel tank's nice and low, buddy. It's got all the fruit. It's got gear on it because this is one of the blokes who works there. This is the owner's bike, so he said take this for a spin after the Transalp. Yeah, man. Oh, look at that. It does look good, doesn't it? It really does look good. Oh, let's get on him. Oh, she feels a bit heavier than I expected, but it has got a full suite of gear on it. ready to race. Listen to the echo. Oh, dude, if that doesn't make you want to wake up in the morning, I don't know what will. Alrighty, I'm just going to try and keep some of the wind out of the helmet while I film. But yeah, so KTM 890 Adventure R, top of the line, all the fruit. It's got springs and aftermarket tyres and gear bags and all sorts of stuff all over it. First impressions, the seat feels good. The bike feels really self-assured of itself. Like, it feels like it knows what it wants. And it feels more like a dirt bike than a road bike. So, let's just make sure I'm in the right mode. What am I in? Yeah, I think I'm in rally. Alright, yeah, it feels like a dirt bike. The pegs are like in the same spot where a dirt bike's pegs are. Holy crap. Yeah, righto. This thing. Yep, righto. Fucking settle down. Alright, this thing has... Yeah, alright, this thing's got a fair bit of bloody seriousness about it compared to the Transalp. The Transalp is good, but I reckon this is better. Dude, it just lights up the fucking rear, and it's just, it handles like, alright, I need to gather myself. This bike is like, I don't even have words for it at the moment. This bike doesn't matter what terrain you're on, if you're on the road or if you're on this sort of stuff here, or if you're putting around town, it just wants to fucking get from A to B in the most aggressive and ludicrous way as possible. That's how I'll describe it. It's freaking, it's just insane. Oh, fucking hell. Like, we're doing 150 on a fucking gravel road. Jesus. I get it. I know why people buy KTMs now. This thing is just aggressive is the term. And it sounds unreal. You can't hear it because of the wind noise, but like, listen to it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull over. I'm going to pull over so you can listen to it. Alright, let's just pull over here. Neutral. I struggled to find neutral before. Alright, put the side stand down. Right. It's a little off kilter, but that won't matter for the... Just again, fucking oath. If I had to buy a bike today, it would be this over the Transalp. And what's the price difference? Probably like $8 grand. I mean, it's not an insignificant amount of money. If I had to buy one today, between this and the Transalp, man, if you didn't buy this, I would actually I would question your sanity. If you didn't buy one, I would be like, did you ride one? Because if you rode one, you'd be like, fucking, I get it. The only reason I wouldn't buy one of these is just like for the reliability, but maybe it's perceived. Alright. A couple things I just struggle with at the moment is just the placement of the pegs. Like, it just seems to be in the way of my leg when I try and stand up. But I feel like that's just a matter of putting your leg further forward. Also, if I was stuck, I feel like I would struggle to like pedal the bike, if that makes sense. But yeah, dude, this is a fucking sick bike. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect A, to ride the KTM today, but also B, I didn't expect to like really like it that much. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why these are just so highly regarded. It feels more dirt biking, you know? It feels like you can attack on it. Like, I'm standing and it feels like I can attack. I said that about the Transalp, but this just feels more sure-footed. It feels more sure of itself. This bike knows what it is. This bike's not having any sort of identity crisis. It kind of felt like that on the Transalp, where it didn't really know if it was a road bike or an off-road bike, you know? It kind of just... It's like they just got a road bike and put dirt bike wheels on it. That's how kind of like the Transalp feels. But it's not as fun as a motard. This knows what it is. This knows that it's ready to go. And it's fucking pretty serious, dude. It's a serious bike. This bike knows what it's capable of. And it's not afraid to say, hey, let's go fucking that way. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. I think bang for buck. Like, I guess the question is this bike worth the extra cost over the Transalp? There's two answers. If you don't want to do anything aftermarket, and if you just want to ride it off the showroom floor and have, you know, the best bike possible, I feel like, yeah, it is worth it. You know what I mean? On the flip side of that, if you're just going to cruise around town, then no, there's no point having this bike. You might as well just have the Transalp. Or if you're just going to do dirt roads, like basic off-roading, like nothing serious, right? But I feel like if you wanted to go the extra mile, this is the one. Again, this is just how I feel. This is not any right or wrong, or I'm not an expert. This is only the second adventure bike I've ever ridden. I ride dirt bikes and super sports. That's literally my background. I've never had one of these before. I wanted to see what the hype's about. And guess what? I understand the hype. This thing is fucking unreal.